Well, this is in the airport. We've just finished lunch, and these are all the fine folks that are coming to see us off.
Down, was stuck in the truck.
And we had just heard a little while before that Ryan McAliker
They said only his ankle
had wrecked his truck.
not his knee.
Still at DFW Airport. We have this very nice lady here that's getting us tickets on a flight from here on American straight to London. We'll get there about 9 something in the morning, and we'll have till about 2 something in the afternoon to enjoy London. So we're really looking forward to that. Had a hydraulic leak, and so what more could you expect? We got this young lady here just working hard to get us all fixed up. Well, here we are, 5:25 p.m. aboard American Airlines flight number 50 on a 767. Well, here we are departing DFW. Finally got off the ground.
Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Captain Lust here. We're over southern England right now. We shall be starting our descent into London's Gatwick Airport momentarily. Latest weather, pretty much like when we left the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Still reporting cloudy skies. Latest temperature, 9 degrees. That's about 48 degrees Fahrenheit.
Well, this is the train station just below just outside the Gatwick Airport.
Well, the roofs are a lot prettier.
Well, we're on our way to Victoria Station. We just got out of East Croydon, and this is Selhurst. We're about 12 minutes out of London.
Oh, Gatwick. Oh, going into
Out of Victoria Station. This is Clapham Junction. This is Buckingham Palace. It's 11 o'clock. They're waiting to watch the changing of the guard. Here we are just a couple of blocks away from Buckingham Palace, and Mama is indeed having her Earl Grey tea.
And it's hot.
Yeah. Hot stuff.
Not only that, we're getting fish and chips.
Fish and chips.
Yes.
Come in, Martin.
Hello, Paul.
Uh-oh. There he is. We just finished a very late breakfast, so late that it's actually lunchtime.
Yes, it's 1 o'clock.
Yeah. Wow, 1 o'clock in the afternoon already.
It's really nice.
We slept in late our first day. And here's Daniel. Ask him, what is he going to make?
He's tust du machen, Dani? Worms.
Making worms. Daniel and Rico. The mighty warrior gets wounded. Goes to his coach for a little comfort. Where's Rico?
Rico.
There he goes. Okay, here is Salome. This is the first day of the new year. Uh-oh. And it is about 2:30 or 3:30 in the afternoon. It's 7 hours ahead of what?
It's 1:35.
It's 1:35, okay. And hello, young lady. How are you? And here's Daniel. He says, I'm not used to all this attention. She's going to have a healthy meal.
Yeah.
And this is the other side. Yes. Well, here is Max, or Mox, who is Rosemary's father, and he's preparing the cows for a milking in the byre. Hello, Danny. Daniel. Daniel. Here's Judy. Okay, Daniel's going to get involved in this. Hey.
Wo ist Gabler? Komm mit die Gabler, komm. Wo ist Gabler? Wo ist mit die Gabler?
There we go. There we go. Do it the right way. Oops. Just going to move it around. Getting things ready for the milking. I know it. I could get myself kicked.
Not kick, but other things.
Splatter. This is a cook stove, and they throw their wood in here, and they cook on it, bake, and also I think it's does this smoke the meat upstairs too? This is Emma, Max's wife. Tell her you want to say hello to the people in America. Well, we had been wondering how old the house was that Martin has a flat in, and now we know it's 165 years old. Again, and this is the flat that they live in. This is the way up to Nathan Fox's. I guess this is probably Nathan and Beatrice's home. Yeah, it's quite a climb. Okay, we're coming up to the top of the trail, and here's another. All the huffing and puffing is my sweet wife, who is still with us, just only barely. Well, they've got little outbuildings all over these hills, little sheds around the corner here. This is the top of the hill. So what do we have over here?
This is the beginning of the Bernese Highlands. That means the beginning of the central Alp chain in Switzerland, in the canton of Bern, the Seven Stallion, they call it Seven Stallions Peaks.
Okay.
Now we're turning north, and we'll be leaving the Oberland, the highlands, and looking into the rolling, they would call these foothills, we'd still probably call them mountains depending where we're from, the Emmental region. The Emmental foothills where they make the Swiss cheese with the holes that we know so well.
So this is the region where a lot of that is exported from.
Exactly.
Hey, yeah, sit here. Oh, yeah, sit here and dig in the sand. This is, the noodles are actually a chestnut with ice, vermicelli,
Vermicelli, yeah?
and that's to the third floor. Beatrice, about how old is this house, would you say? Don't know for sure.
I think, maybe 100 years old.
100. And your father bought this about 20 years ago?
Yeah, 25 soon.
25, okay.
Here we go.
Arf, arf.
Daniel. Rico.
Here's Daniel.
Hi.
Oh, hi there. How are you?
Okay,
Hi, hold it real still.
I am. Now what?
Just hit you wide and it'll back off of us. But you don't.
Let's see, where's Judy?
Don't move it fast.
Don't move it fast.
Everybody can get busy. Everybody wants to see me. Wave to the audience. Hello. Leah. Thank you, everybody.
Leah's not going to walk down. She's going to jump off.
Look at the bar. How's that bar? Say that little. Okay, just press the button this here. Yes, it should automatically flash. What? Tell me how to be.
What is this lovely fair tower? And yonder maiden approacheth up yon stair. But, dear me, the door it is locked. And what fond suitor cometh to press us?
Oh, mate, you're supposed to keep it.
Okay, I think it's time to quit.
He left me.
Oops.
You're supposed to right up there. You're
Time for
supposed to run up there
divorce.
and carry her down.
Okay, okay.
No,
Go.
don't do that.
Did you start it again? There goes the pizza. Mama and Leah are having lasagna. What kind of lasagna is it? Just your everyday lasagna. And Leah and I are having good old brick oven pizza. Chow time.
Pizza's very good.
Judy and Leah are going to go see the whole mess. We have this long wall, and you look over here to your left, and you have the castle. And the castle overlooks the town of Thun. Are they going to go invest? Okay. Back to the castle.
I love to
And go through this hall. Just in the hallway here is a coat of arms, and you see the date 1696. Leah is taking pictures. Here's the Schloss Museum. To our we've gone back downstairs and turned right to the courtyard. Here's a placard describing the old Schloss. Okay, and right above that, where that placard was, is this, and I guess this would be pretty much considered the front entrance. And I've been wondering what these roofs are made of. And I guess they're slate. They're a rock type thing. They're just about an inch thick.
Ja, vad håll lite. Lite. Oops. There's a crack in the glass.
All these interesting types of homemade cookies. And Rosemary says to hurry up and eat all these frozen things because they're getting cold.
I don't know if that's strong.
Rosa,
Apricot.
cherry, mandariner, mandelbeißer,
Orange.
then raspberries.
Raspberry.
What are you telling me, Danny? Hi. Yes, Danny has his gum.
Laten we onze krijt zich handelen. Hoe vast das. En dan das.
Danny's giving us a scientific study on a, I'm not sure if you would call it a pine cone. He breaks it in two. Gesundheit.
Wat we daar
Yes, I agree.
doen.
Danny trudging up the trail. This is Max here. He's helping his friend. They're cutting the big trees. And this is Margaret. And there we have Danny. I don't know who the young man is. There's Max. I was wrong. That was not Margaret we saw there a moment ago. That was an older lady. They trimmed the tree up, I bet, before they cut it. Judy went and found Rosemary. And this is Margaret. There's Judy trying to get a forkful. There she goes. There's Margaret working on the chainsaw. That's how it works. Danny helps Margaret sharpen the saw. Sharp enough, Danny? It's just about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We're walking the trail back. That's the stairs we climbed.
It's on.
She's interested in Rico right now.
She was like a little snake or something. Her tongue comes out.
Oh man. Getting to the bottom of the barrel.
There's some more yogurt over here.
Friday morning. It's almost 8:33 and our bags are packed and we're at the little Tagertschi station. And there's... And we hear something. There's Miss Lane after not the best night's sleep. So we got into the main station in Zurich. And there we have a beautiful young damsel. She's about to be in distress, I think. A lovely lady reading her
USA Today.
USA Today.
Clinton.
And what do we have here? Clinton trial starts, reluctant rehnquist. Chief Justice is in spotlight. This is downtown Zurich. Hello, is this Kati?
Yeah.
This is Kati. Still Kati. And churches and not much parking. So I suggested maybe they could tear down some churches and have more parking. This part goes back to the 13th or 14th century. Narrow, very narrow. Some very... This was constructed 1551. Now, if we thought 1551 was old, here's 1357. Telling Marcel about the, there's Naomi, about us visiting Thun, And what did you say? Who took care of the grounds of the castle?
My grandfather on the mother's side.
Your grandfather on your mother's side did. He was the castle gardener. And this is looking back. We came out of this way, and this is what you would call winding streets. Well, our ladies got caught by something here. Around this other way, we're going to have a pretty stiff little climb. Well, we've made it up to the top of the hill, and we're relaxing in the living room.
Is the lens cover on?
It is.
Oh.
Yes, it is.
Show my sword here.
Oh, yes. Sebastian has presented her with a multicolored sword.
Green, red, white.
Yeah. Fairly soft blade. We have Michelle, Marcel, and Sebastian trying to figure out who is Cotty hard at work fixing. What are you fixing?
Too much to say.
What are you fixing, Cotty?
Okay, here we have some green beans.
Green beans.
We have some potatoes in the oven, and we're gonna have some filet.
Boy, fancy stuff. Like
Well,
that's the
if
ticket.
I finish today,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah. Good. Okay, now Stephanie tries her hand at finding Walter. Here's Kati coming from the little store, local market. Boy, I tell you, she is a cook. We had a meal fit for a king last night. And this is the apartment that they rent. Very nice, very enjoyable. We have Laura. And she talks, she says, I am ready for somebody to take me on a walk. And she's excited. Says, let's get the show on the road. And here is breakfast with the Nussbaums. For starters. Well, I just thought that's all that was there for breakfast. They're still in the process of fixing a bunch more. Everybody. I told Kati she needs to add another leaf to the table. 11:20. We are heading basically northwest.
Towards Basel, and then we leave the Swiss border, go to France, and drive about 100 kilometers into France to a little place which is called Colmar.
Well, Marcel accidentally took a wrong turn, and what happens in Europe if you accidentally take a wrong turn and go right instead of left, you go to Germany instead of France, so you end up in the wrong country very easily around here.
So we are at the German border already. Well,
there's a couple of at the Porsche in front. It just said you can't see it to the left of the bumper. It says Diablo. There we go. And they would go very fast if they could. How far fast are you going, Marcel?
About 100 miles.
100 miles an hour?
Yeah.
This is the Germany Autobahn. Total gas station. I mean, this is flat land. You would think you were in Texas. We're coming into Colmar.
We are.
Yes, excuse me. We are in Colmar. Here's Mama and Leah in a Pier 1 import type store that the lady really got upset when I aimed the camera in her direction, or I should say the direction of her store.
Dad, Kathy had an excellent suggestion.
Okay.
She said y'all should video each other.
Who is this? Who? Where? Oh my goodness. There we go. We have a Panasonic monster coming on the scene here. This house before us was built 1370. And here, we'd gotten the spire before, but here is a very old church. Everything seems to be 50 off these days. Marcel is taking a picture of Miriam, who is taking a picture. Marcel, which one? This one. One with the feathers? Oh, these are hats from France, or I don't know, maybe Parisian hats, possibly? Ruth Ann Kugler hats, I think, perhaps. Some of them look very, very warm. French. This is the home of a very famous minister. And this is the oldest section of the city. Oh my goodness, who is this? This is around to our right. So we're all gathering around in a literal French restaurant. And across from the church, we're going to eat. Soul is going to eat a torte flambé. All of it? Every bit? I'm not going to share any. Okay. Leah is eating quiche meringue. Here we have roasted chestnuts. If you have never seen one, here's some of your local gendarmes.
Comme tout. Regardez comment je m'en sers. On va prendre une pomme de terre, un légume allongé. Je vais vous montrer un truc. Il n'y a que les messieurs qui savent s'en servir. Écoutez bien. Les messieurs ont toujours le légume en l'air. Vous en rappellerez? Eh bien, ça m'étonne pas que tu parles. Vous commencez par lui piquer dans le bout. Vous trompez pas de goût surtout, hein, ça gueule à la maison. Vous vissez. C'est de la mécanique de précision. Ne forcez.
This is the price in French francs per liter. Is a French franc is about a little less than a third of a Swiss franc, and then you would multiply that times 0.7 to get an American dollar. So, and just across the street we have directions to your local McDonald's. Here we have a little Volkswagen. We call these roller skates in the States, and Marshall says they call them rucksacks over here. And